Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the paper 5 of Wbcs Mains 2022. Now this paper 5 basically consists of two parts. One is Indian Constitution and second is Indian economy. Okay, now let us go to the paper first. As we all know the rules for the exam. Now first question, in which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India upheld the right against solitary confinement? Okay, now four options are given. Out of these four options you can easily see in your screen. The option C is the right answer, that is MH Foskott versus State of Maharashtra. Now solitary confinement means you put one in isolation. Okay, there is no other inmates present. Now moving on to the next question, question number 2. A proposal to prefer the change of impeachment of president, charge of impeachment of president has to be moved after prior notice of 14 days. Option B is the right answer. Next question, the constitution gives the power of superintendent over all subordinate court to the high court under article 227 227. Okay, 227. Next question, judicial review function of Supreme Court means the power to examine the constitutional validity of the law. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Judicial review means that if you are having legislator is doing some legislation, is formulating some law. Okay, they are making law, but that law is constitutional valid or not, that will be examined by the Supreme Court of India, as court is the custodian of the constitution. Now here the function is that they will judge the law on the basis of basic principle, basic feature of the constitution, that is in the Keshavananda Bharti case basic tenets has been enshrined. Now moving on to the next question, maximum number of seat of Lok Sabha may go up to, that is 552. This is the maximum number. Okay, next question, question number 6. Which part of Indian Constitution deals with emergency provision? That is part 18. Okay, this is 10, 5 and 3, so 18. Okay, next question. So you have to all remember all the parts. Who was the advisor of Constituent Assembly? That is B.N. Rao. Okay, option B is the right answer. Next question, the number of Anglo-Indian nominated to the House of Peoples, that is 2, that is option B. Article 21A was inserted to part 3 of Indian Constitution by 86th Amendment. So what? That is right to education. Okay, right to education was inserted here. Next, question number 10. Which of the following constitutional amendments equipped President to impose national emergency on any particular part of India? That is 42 amendment equipped President. Okay, President को power दिया जा रहा है. Next question, the word socialist was added to preamble of Indian Constitution by amendment, that is also 42. 42 is actually having many more constitutional provision, that is this is called mini constitution. This is also called mini constitution. Next question, under which article of Constitution of India financial emergency was proclaimed? That is article 360. Next question, and in which of the following cases Supreme Court of India held that right to access to drinking water is fundamental to life, and it is duty of the state under Article 21 to provide clean drinking water. Option B, AP Andhra Pradesh Pollution Control Board versus MV Naidu. Okay, now this is a very important case. Just like sleeping is part of right to life, that is Article 21, that is Ramdev versus Union of India. Like these kind of things which is given under Article 21 by the Honorable Supreme Court, you can easily find it from the regarding cases. How long a person have practiced in High Court to be eligible to appointed as judge of Supreme Court, that is 10 year. This is the eligibility criteria for be a judge of Supreme Court. Now next question, which schedule of Constitution of India deals with administration control of scheduled areas under scheduled area, that is 5th Constitution. Question number 16, who can legislate on following residual matters which are not mentioned in the union list, state list or concurrent list? That is Parliament alone. This power has been given to the Parliament. Okay, rest of it. Which of the following article introduced by Constitution Act 93rd Amendment Act 2005, that is 15 subclause 5. Okay, what is this? Is actually about the reservation. Okay, now next question, directive principle of state policy is non-justiciable, that is non-justiciable, that you cannot challenge it in court that state is not implementing the directive principle, but it is a moral sanction on the state to implement it. Next question, question number 19, with reference to the election of president under Article 55 of Constitution of India, every elected member of the Legislative Assembly shall have as many votes as multiple of 1000 in quotient against the dividing population of the state, that is by total number of elected members. Okay, option A is the right answer. This is about the presidential election, that electoral college, constitution of the electoral college, and how that vote value is calculated. You can read it. Next question, which of how many fundamental duties are there under Article 51A, that is 11. First of all there was 8, now after it addition 3 was added. Next the word secularism was added, yes, to the preamble of Constitution of India by which amendment, that is 42nd amendment. We told you already about it is a mini constitution. How many members are there in the Constituent Assembly? That is 389. And how many articles are there? That is 385. Okay, now how the word armed rebellion added to the constitution to declare national emergency. So first of all, the national emergency, as Indira Gandhi imposed the national emergency, after the next government Moraji Desai come, they actually modified it. Okay, so there is under Article 44. Okay, so they change it to armed rebellion. ऐसे ही नहीं हो सकता है कि कहीं पे there was first there is internal disturbances. Okay, internal disturbances was there, but they said that no, disturbances may be there, but there is police, there is all constitutional mechanism. You cannot impose national emergency on such ground. The ground now the cause was changed and they became armed rebellion. That is violence should be there to impose national emergency. Now in which of the following cases Supreme Court of India issued direction on playing national anthem in theaters and cinema hall. So this is Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India case. This is actually somebody say that this is overlapping of jurisprudence, because Supreme Court is actually not playing its part on delivery of justice, rather it is imposing it. So whatever it is, but the national anthem is very dear to us, dear to every Indian, and it is played before playing a cinema in a theatre hall. So this is a Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India case, and this is important case. That time it was in current affairs. That is why this question came. Next question: which of the following doctrine mean to stand by precedents and not to disturb the settled point of law? This is doctrine of decisis. Okay, this is actually very important question and very tough question, because this type of question actually law student generally reads. Okay, this is very hard to find in the common book.